Okay, so I'd like to show you how to make form fields for the PDF and something that you're going to do on a weekly basis for the warm-up. So the one thing you want to do is download the warm-up, and you can do that from Google Chrome. That would probably be the easiest way here. Now I just want to show you that if you don't have Google Chrome on your computer, you can just go up here and type in CH, and that should find Google Chrome. Just go ahead and open up the application, and then if you like this location on the dock, that's great. If not, I'm going to put mine with Safari and Firefox, and I'll right click it and tell it to keep in dock. Also, now I'm going to go to the Canvas login right here, and what you can do right here, this little star creates a bookmark, so I'm going to click that, and it'll ask me if I want to create a bookmark, and I have a bookmark link right here. So hopefully if you're using Google Chrome, all your other bookmarks that you've already created are up here, and if you need to make one for Canvas, that would be fantastic instead of having to type out Canvas every time. So go to the course that you're in, and I'm just going to click on graphic design illustration, go to assignments, and I'm going to go to warm up 1-2. I'll click on that one, and then I'll click on the PDF, and it downloads right here. Now mine does show up as the Acrobat icon, and here's Adobe Acrobat. I'm going to quit that and show you that you can just get that off of your dock here like that. And what you do with this file is you need to open it in the show it in the Finder. There's a bunch of ways to do this, but this is kind of one of the easy visual ways to get this into Acrobat. So I don't have Acrobat open, and I'll just go back to the Spotlight, and I'll type in AC and find Adobe Acrobat. Make sure you're not doing Distiller. Distiller is a totally different program. It's kind of an old program that people don't use too much anymore. But here's Acrobat. So I've seen a couple of students try to open Distiller, but you want to use the one that is called Acrobat Pro. So you open that one. It popped up over here. I actually like it next to my other Adobe programs, and I'm going to make sure that it's going to stay in the dock. I'll go to my Finder, I'll find this warm-up, and I'll drag it to Acrobat. And I can tell that it's in Acrobat. Let me close some of these other things. I can tell that it's in Acrobat, so when I click on this window here, it shows up Acrobat right up here in the control bar. So now I need to go to the Tools tab. I'll collapse this one called Content Editing, and I'll go to the one called Forms. I'm going to click Edit, and depending on what type of PDF you're trying to make form fields for, you could say yes or no. For this one, I'm going to say no, and it opens up the rulers. When you see the rulers here in Adobe Acrobat, you're going to know that this is in edit mode. That's when the rulers are open. If I close this, close form editing. If I close this, I don't see the rulers anymore. So let me go back to edit so you can see. So close form editing once you create your form fields here. I can right click and say create text field, and I'm going to click and drag and drop up here. So I created that form field. Also, you can go over here to add form field. So I'm going to click on the text field. There's other ones you can do too, but we'll keep with the simple ones here. And I'm going to make my second form field. And once I do that, I'm going to close form editing, and I'll show you what you have here. So now I'm going to put in the naming convention. You want to put your period, last name, first name, and then the name of the project. I put 0 because I'm not really in a period, but you would put your period number. So if you were in first period, you'd just put a 1, hyphen, last name, hyphen, first name, hyphen, project name. And this is warm-up 1-2. Now I'm going to type in here, Apple computers have lots of stuff. So I'm going to select that, copy it, Command C, and paste it over and over. And I want to show you that it just stays all on one line. So what you can do if you need this to be multi-line, you can go back to editing your form fields, double click on this form field, go to options, and tell it multi-line. Close this, close form editing, and now this is a multi-line form field. So you can do these form fields for a lot of different type of files. A lot of times you'll get things from customers or other people, and you'll get a PDF and they ask you to fill it out. And then you're like, oh shoot, I can't fill this out, I have to print it and write it in. But now you don't have to. So if you have the Adobe Acrobat, you can take that PDF, make form fields, and just fill it out on your computer, and also give it to other people that might need to fill it out. Well, that concludes this tutorial. Thank you for watching. One other thing before, I want to make sure that you save this file. You want to save this into a good spot. So let's do save as. I'm going to go to my desktop, go to my folder here, and this is graphic design, and I'm going to save it right in here. I'm going to use that same naming convention. Just like that. Now this concludes this tutorial.